Do you meditate?
Always.
That helps me so much, bro.
Yeah.
So much. So I've been meditating since about 2015, and it's funny because I learned how to meditate in anger management. And the teacher, the instructor, he never called it meditation. He said breathing exercises, right?
Right.
And then I was in a situation one time when I needed that shit, and I did. I was in the middle of an airport. I just stopped. I didn't care how I looked, and worked on my breathing exercises. And I was good for like a week, like just easy, just peaceful.
Wait, after that, in the airport moment?
That moment, yeah.
Okay.
That was my first time really meditating, but I didn't even know it was meditating.
Outside of him in anger management telling you.
Yeah, but in the class, I'll probably fall asleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck
it's
this.
boring in there, you know, so, but I went in with an open mind listening to him, you know what I'm saying? But I guess in that moment, I didn't need it, right? But when I was in the airport that one particular day, I needed to just chill because I was hot. And I did, and I've been doing it ever since. And then I started learning about meditation. I'm like, oh, this was meditation. And I appreciated him so much because he was giving it to dudes who would not want to hear that shit in a digestible way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where we still received it. And well, I know most people didn't, but at least I got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And fuck, I live by it, bro. I live by it. When I'm not meditating, I'm off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm an avid believer in meditation.
I always find it funny how it's like, you know, in school when they're like, yo, you got to read this book. And you're like, not reading that fucking book. And then, but then you find the book on your own outside of school. You're like, wow, I needed this book.
Right.
Yeah.
Even like he'll tell me about a show or something. I remember back in the day, I always talk about this Dave Chappelle. He's like, Dave Chappelle. I'm like, man, fuck that guy. Right.
Fuck Dave Chappelle?
No, this is years when we first
I love
found
Dave
out
Chappelle.
about.
He's hilarious.
I love him too. Like that's my guy. But anything that's new, I don't want to hear nothing about it. or people tell me about it, and then I'll fuck around and find it on my own. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm the same way. You tell me, just like when I learned how to drive.
Yeah.
Like stick. My friends try to show me. I'm like, yeah, I can't get it. Then I went out the next day by myself and figured it out easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remembered a couple things they said, and you know.
Yeah. So meditating, how do you meditate? How do you practice it?
I practice what's called mindfulness meditation.
Okay.
And is basically it's a practice of being so in the moment. So I sit somewhere quiet, but I've gotten to where I can do it in places that's not quiet as well. And I close my eyes or not. If there's a lot of people around, I don't want to look weird. So if I'm just sitting there chilling, they don't know I'm meditating. You know what I'm saying? But typically I like to do it alone, and I close my eyes and I just focus on my breathing in through my nose, out through my mouth. I focus on nothing but the breathing. You know what I'm saying? And the exercise is when thoughts are coming, I blow them shits out.
Yeah, let them go.
I keep them out there, and that's the exercise. And then I have this focal point that I start to see. Without my eyes, I see in my like an inner mind's eye, and it's right in this. I call it the center of the universe.
In the darkness.
Yeah. And when I'm there, and then it's as if like a black hole is pulling everything in, and whatever is pulling in, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's when I'm getting my medicine. That's when it's working. You know what I'm saying? And let's say a 5-minute sit down, I might only get in it for like a minute, 45 seconds, but that's enough. You know what I'm saying? The longer I sit, the more I'll get in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
you know, I did a lot of research on meditation, and yoga is actually meditation, right? We use it for exercise because it works for that too. But when the yogis used to go into, or the monks will go into meditation, and I understand it because like I had to be in fucking silence to meditate. Any sound, I'm like out of it, right?
Yeah.
Then it got to where I can be around people and meditate.
Yeah.
I could be in noisy places and meditate. So what they would do, they would keep escalating that to where, fuck it, let's go in a cold and meditate. Let's put ourselves in weird, uncomfortable positions.
Like as challenging as possible.
Right, and still get into that center.
That space.
Right, and that's incredible. I ain't nowhere near that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like maybe one day when I'm older and ain't got shit to do,
yeah,
I'll go on some monk shit, you know what I'm saying?
That sounds fun, dude.
It does, bro.
I'm gonna lie, it sounds really fun.
I just got shit to do though.
Yeah, I got a lot to do.
You know what I'm